What's good, y'all? It's King of the Root back with another video. And like I said in my previous video, I just recently got home from a vacation. Excuse the sweat, you guys. I'm going to miss that good air conditioning, that central air, being back home. But so I am a little sweaty on the face. I've got a sweat rag. It ain't helping. I'm gonna just have to let the face sweat until I get done. Get it from my mama. But yeah, I recently, so I found, when I came home, I found out that Rashad Jamal, I guess, he finally was sentenced to 4 to 16 years in prison or jail, what have you, for the incident, I guess, or for the, well, I guess it's not really alleged anymore, but we're going to continue to say alleged because I'm not sure if it's true. But the alleged child, and maybe I need to, hold on, pause. Maybe I do need to start following what other YouTubers fall as far as censoring some of my words. Maybe that's why my videos aren't making it where they need to go. So for those of you who know who Rashad Jamal is and what he was going through, you'll know what the charges are. And if you don't, then really you probably should be watching the video. um but apparently he was, I guess, convicted, because you're charged first until they convict you. So he was convicted of the child touching charges that were against him, and I believe he got 4 to 16 years. So I just got a new tarot deck. I really wanted the original deck, with the moon, with the major arcana and then the minor arcana. I think it's 76 cards altogether. I wanted the original playing deck or original reading deck. We got a lot of oracles, got a lot of Santa Morte, got a lot of African, all sorts of different decks that I've accumulated over the years, being I'm a spiritualist. But I was like, I want to go back to the original deck because it seems like I'm just not connecting with them right now, and I just want to keep it very normal, so to speak. So first I started channeling and calling on his spirits and calling my spirits, and I asked them what is going on with him and was he guilty. And the first thing I pulled up, first thing I got was that this situation has a lot to do with money. And I couldn't figure out while I was reading before I started pulling the cards if well, I haven't really pulled the cards yet. I did a quick reading, but I'm going to do some with you guys here in a minute. But I couldn't figure out though when I was talking to the spirits though, and his spirits, because he's protected. But they were telling me, there's a lot of the money energy surrounding this situation in Prasad Jamal, and they did reveal to me that there are two prominent women in the situation, and we kind of already know that. We've got his wife that he's married to, and I guess the ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, whoever she is, who I believe brought the charges against him because of her son or some shit like that, allegedly. And if I'm wrong on some of the things I'm saying, just correct me. But I'm trying to remember the story the best way I can. So when I was getting the money energy, I wasn't sure if they were telling me that that somebody was paid off, or that because we all know, if you're a part of this community, we all know that really what it comes down to with Rashad Jamal is that he was put in jail and placed in jail because, one, he was telling the truth about a lot of shit and revealing a lot of shit, and then two, from what he said, he was kind of already in the industry back in the day, and I guess he didn't want to take those oaths, so he kind of stepped back, and then he really got into spirituality. And then we got I think it's the Cosmic University is what he calls um his spirituality page or whatever it's called. He's got some kind of school. I think he calls it the Cosmic Intelligence School. Some shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I guess that's how we got there. But I believe that while he was building himself up in the spiritual community, apparently, he was getting a lot of threats and different things of that sort. And then he already knew that his once I found him, I believe the charges as far as this child predator charge was had been already brought against him, but he was waiting to see where things were going to go. And of course, now fast forward, he got picked up, he was put in jail, and then now recently he's been charged. But so yes, that's said all that to say I don't know if they were saying when they were speaking to me that Rasad Jamal, he was offered a lot of money to shut the fuck up and do what they wanted him to do and they would leave him alone, or they're saying that maybe somebody was paid off to set him up, because most of us feel like he was set up by his ex and she's bitter, and because he went off and married somebody else and didn't want to be with him, she lied and brought these charges against him, and it's working in her favor. I also feel like there's some witchcraft involved as well. But I was watching Alexis K. Tyler, and Alexis Tyler says that she dealt with the wife for a little bit, I think when Rashad Jamal was out of jail or when he first went, and she apparently was working on his case, and then she found out that the wife he's married to now, the light skinned girl to be in his videos, a little small petite girl, apparently that girl is on bullshit, and according to Alexis, allegedly, she believes that she pretty much is in on getting Rashad Jamal set up too, and she was faking him to get his money. And from what I feel, it's a lot of money. Rashad Jamal has a lot of money. I don't care what it may say on like Google, if you can Google how much money he has. There's a lot of money tied to this guy, and there's a lot of money tied to the situation. I don't know who's going to receive it. I don't know people have already been paid off or what, or they want to get his money. Like Alexis K. Tyler was trying to say about the wife wanting him to go to jail so she could receive all his money, and then I don't know, but I will tell you it's a lot of money involved in the situation. If I don't get nothing else right, I know this for sure. Now, whether we'll actually find it out in the public ever, I don't know. But I know that, and I speak with that to my fullest. I speak that straight up and stand on that. So I'm sorry, we're already 6 minutes and some change, and I didn't really mean for it to take this long. It's gonna be really quick. I'm gonna pull a couple cards and see what's going on. But like I said, I do know there are two prominent women in this situation, which we already knew, but I know they play a big part. And the only person I'm not really sure about is this wife. Now that Alexis K. Tyler has come out and said some shit about this wife, I'm not sure where I stand with her, or where the energy stands with her, and maybe she really was like, maybe she was sent in to marry him, to make him fall. I mean, who better to make you fall than somebody you're close to? And it's always, they say when something happens to you that's bad, it's always the ones you love and those who are close to you. And who better than somebody he's sleeping with? I mean, somebody you're sleeping with, you usually trust them a whole lot. So, yeah. So those who are annoying, just off energy and channeling him. There's a lot of money surrounded in this situation. There's some lies and bullshit going on. I'm getting the moon energy, or like the moon card, for to be honest. Like where there's like what is being brought to us is not the full story, and there's some things that are being hidden behind the moon energy. Some things that are being done in the dark. We're gonna say that, and one of these women we know for sure. Which is the ex girlfriend or wife or whatever her title was. She's very bitter. She has a nasty energy, and she's definitely one of those. When she wants to get her way, she will set you up. She's that girl who will call CPS on you, and lie and get your kids taken away from you. She's the type to call the welfare and say you're selling your food stamps, whether you were doing it or not, and get you fucked up. And she may have used to be your friend. So Rashad made a mistake fucking with her. He may even be regretting now that he didn't just go along with the industry, or either go along with them and sign those oaths, or kind of join the good boys club, or that he didn't just shut the fuck up. He may be regretting it because that we know we had. Another good example is Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was talking a lot of shit before he got fully convicted. Now it looks like it's wearing on him, and he's kind of rethinking what he did and the music and all that shit he was talking. Now he's saying that they weren't playing with him, and that the Illuminati and those people and the secret societies in Hollywood, that they set them up and they stay set up. I forgot where I got that from. Somebody said that shit, but they were I think the saying was is didn't we tell you when we set them up they stay set up? And maybe from a true crime case, I believe. But that was one of like the old sayings, so like the Illuminati and the elites, when they like set you up, they set you up and you stay set up, and that usually is the truth. If they want to bury you, you'll become buried and you'll never get out of it. And Tory Lanez may be rethinking his life. I mean, he was already in the industry and a part of it anyway. He probably should have just did what he had to do. Now Rashad Jamal, respect him for standing on his belief system or whatever, but I hope he's not regretting what he's done either by not joining them or listening to them, or even going back to the ex-wife or the ex-girlfriend, whoever she was. And I really hope that the girl that he's married to now, I hope that she was not a faker and she was not sent in as an agent. But I wouldn't be shocked, you guys. I wouldn't be shocked. But I'm just gonna keep saying we're 10 minutes in. There's a lot of money around the situation. A lot of money attached to Rashad Jamal. There was a lot of money paid out to people to set him up, and there's a lot of lies in this and a lot of half truths. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, whether he is a child predator or not, I don't know. But I know somebody's lying somewhere, and it's not Rashad Jamal. He's not lying. He may not be he may not be being fully truthful, but what he brought us was most of the truth, I believe. So, hold on a second. I'm gonna get up and get my new deck, shuffle them, and we're gonna pull a couple cards. Sorry, we're 10 minutes in, you guys. I apologize. So, all right, all right, you guys. I am back. I'm gonna shuffle some, and I'm gonna pull a few cards since we're already like 10 minutes in, and I'll be out of here. And maybe I'll do a longer reading with Shah Jamal, but I just want to see some of the energy. So, I think I was asking earlier. I just asked like, um, what is the energy around Rashad Jamal? Um, was he set up? What is the energy I asked about? Um, these weren't separate questions. It was just like a collective energy. Collective energy. I don't know what's going on with my tongue today, where I just cannot speak. But I was asking basic questions like that. I just want to know what the full energy is with Rashad Jamal in the situation. Period. So as a collective, the whole situation. I just want to know the energies. So I had already heated up the deck. So Rashad Jamal. All right, and that feels good, about right. So I'm gonna start pulling some cards, you guys. Let's see what we get. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull since I can't set up the camera. I'll pull a few cards. So I'll pull up the top of the deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. All right, so I'm gonna pull 13. 13 is one of my favorite numbers, and let's see what the first card is that we got, you guys. Let me flip these over. All right, y'all. So the first card we have is the Ace of Cups. That is the first card that we got in the Rashad Jamal situation. See what the second card is. Oh, see, we already have these coins. I told you, man, it's money. 5 of coins. Let's see what else is going on, you guys. Uh-oh. 7 of coins. Look at that money, you guys. All right, so what I was channeling with his ancestors before I pulled the cards is right. I knew it was a lot of money surrounding the situation. Oh, another coin, y'all. 2 of coins. What is that? 3 coins cards already? Three, damn. 10 of coins. Yeah, I think somebody, depending on what the rest of the cards are, somebody made a lot of money doing this shit. And look at that. Didn't I tell you this? Which we already knew. This is public knowledge. But there's the lovers. So we know that his ex-girlfriend got him there for sure. But the fact that we got the lovers cards after these money cards, another money card, y'all. So the 4 of coins after the lovers. Okay, let's see what's going on. And now we have the devil card. Alexis K. Tyler may be right. Did that girl set him up? Because we got the lovers. Then we got another card dealing, with finances and money, like I like to say with the coins. And it's more that goes into the coins cards. Well, I don't call them coins, but the coins or the pinnacles. But right now we know that money is a really big factor in this situation. And the fact that we got the devil after the lovers card, or like a card after the 2 of wands. Uh-oh, you guys. Now, I believe in the original deck, don't they have that girl sitting on that chair and she's blindfolded? Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we get, you guys. Ooh, the Hermit. And we know for sure right now, this is Rashad Jamal. He is the Hermit. He is in jail. He is in isolation. He was already the Hermit before he was locked up because he's on a spiritual journey. He is a spiritualist and he's a spiritual teacher. And the Hermit, when I interpret it a lot of times, how I interpret it is that, it really relates to people who kind of walk their own paths, usually spiritualists or light workers or witches or people like that. We are guided by a little tiny light in this earth. Or how can I put it? Just the hermit. The hermit has many things. It could be a form of isolation in your life. Maybe you're going through something and you kind of have to isolate from the world, or maybe you're going through a life lesson, um, or maybe you're trying to grow spiritually. which you can be in a group or a cult or in like a Santeria and belong to a house. Regardless, your divine path with God and your spirit is still an individual journey, you know. And look, my phone's on 5%, so I'm gonna have to come back for part two. But let me get to the rest of these cards, you guys. We have that moon card. Didn't I tell you I felt the moon energy? And that was right after the hermit, you guys. And what that tells me is that, like we all know, Rashad Jamal being there and going through this shit right now that he's going through, he's not supposed to be going through this life lesson or this journey. So the hermit energy that he's going through right now in jail, in isolation, experiencing this spiritual lesson as the hermit, was cooked up with witchcraft. This was not planned divinely in his life. This is not something that God wrote in his story. I mean, it was written in his story because it happened and there's no coincidences, but this is something that was conjured up, is what it's telling me. And that this journey is not divine. The lessons that he's learning, it's a lot of lies and bullshit attached to it. Does that make sense to you guys? Queen of Swords. There's them females I was telling you about. So you've got one woman right here, already one. We know it's two that are prominent in his life. And I believe my last card is in the Queen of Cups. And I wish I had my board so you could see them all the cards together and see how they came out. So I'm gonna start there only because my phone's gonna die. But you guys saw the cards. Um, Ace of Cups. Let's go back there one more time. The Five of Coins told you it's a lot of money involved in the situation, a lot of money exchanging. Seven of Coins. It also lets us know, like I said, that Rashad Jamal had some money. Motherfucker got some money stashed. Two of Coins, and he's worth a lot of money. Didn't he tell us that in one of his cosmic videos that he was worth a lot of money? It was something he was telling us. Ten of Coins. Somebody got a payday. The Lovers. I feel like he made a lot of money with his wife too. Four of Coins. The Devil. Two of Wands. The Hermit. I really like this deck, and this deck is it's inspired by tattoo artists, I believe. It's called like the ink deck or something, so that's why the pictures are very. You'll see with some of the like face pictures, like you see, she's got a lot of tattoos on her. So the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. One of these women, so I can't remember. I believe it's the Queen of Swords. Is a bitter woman, like we said. She's trifling. She comes with malice, and we know that is his ex girlfriend, the one who brought the charges against him. So it's not shocking that she showed up in this fucking reading. But the fact that the cards are beside each other, the two women, makes me wanna. You know what? I'm gonna figure out his girlfriend's name again. I can't remember, and I'm gonna pull some cards on her too to see, cause I don't want Alexis K. Tyler to come get mad at me. I'm a very big fan of you, Alexis Tyler. I come with no harm. I was just rewatching some of your videos here recently, and I know you talked about the situation and about your is the girlfriend's name Violet? No, that's the people I think from Carbonation. But you were talking about Rashad Jamal's wife and your experience with her. And I believe there's some truth to this because look at the two women. They're like beside each other in this reading. Were they working together? Was she bribed by the ex girlfriend? Was she sent in by the ex girlfriend, the wife, to marry him? Because this wasn't no easy plan, like some just, we're going to set a nigga up and it just came together. There was witchcraft, higher ups came, which was easy because, like I said, the elites were pissed off with him anyway, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Just a lot of shit going on, you guys. But this is part one. We'll come back with a part two on Rashad Jamal. But I miss him. He taught a lot. He seemed like a good dude. I don't believe that he is a child. You guys know the word. I'm censoring myself. And but I need to look more into it because it could be true. But all this is alleged, besides the first part where I told you, I believe, which is going to be public knowledge, or probably already is, that he got 4 to 16 years or some shit like that recently. So, King of the Road back with another video, guys. Stay in the light, never in the dark.